Okay, before you're thinking to yourself or wondering to yourself, this video actually, it might justify sexism. I might now find, no, it doesn't. This video in no way at all justifies sexism. And if anybody has sent this to you saying, this justifies me being sexist, it doesn't. Tell them that they are wrong. That is not true. This video does not justify sexism in any way or form at all. Now, this video I find will be quite interesting. It might be a little bit controversial, but I said a little bit. Don't worry about it. Anyways, with pretty much all of that out of the way, again, I don't want to spoil anything because this will be something every gender can enjoy. With that out of the way, let's officially get into this. Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video from MattyDTube. And today, since the last video I did was about self-doubt and how to conquer it basically, I'm going to do this video outside again. Yeah, I mean, as you can only see by today's topic, today will be a pretty interesting topic and something I've been planning on doing for a while. I know I say that with most of my other videos, but this time, seriously, I have been planning on doing this video. And I feel like you will find it just as interesting as me. But before I start, this is kind of controversial topic. But if you're still here just by listening to those words, I genuinely, truly appreciate you. And yeah, with all of that out of the way, also, yeah, just thanks for sticking around if you're still here. Yeah, thanks. I guess with the majority of the first part, the beginning of the video out of the way, let's get straight into this thing. Yeah, today will be a 2-point video, and that is pretty quick and not as many as I usually do, but I guess they are pretty decent points and I'll try to elongate them as much as possible. Okay, so let's start this off with the stereotype of men. Now there is oh my days, there is this common stereotype of men. So there's this stereotype of men that we are all rough and we're tough and we're the type of people with no emotions. Now I will definitely cover more on that in this video and expect to hear more of that point. So we are mostly viewed as rough, tough people that can withstand everything and anything without any emotions, and we can go through it. Now this is a pretty simple stereotype. When you see let's say two boys playing rough, play fighting, something like that, it's something that's expected from boys because something we're expected to do. Yeah, so due to that fact, we're mostly viewed as that. Now hold that idea on your head. Since we are mostly viewed as these rough and just tough people with no heart, no emotion, or nothing like that, we can withstand anything, and the only two emotions that we show is laughter and happiness. And we not at all dig deeper into any other emotion. We don't show it in the slightest bit at all. Now it's interesting because these stereotypes, they give off the impression that we can withstand anything, but the truth is really genuinely can't. And actually there is this series, it'll probably be here, you know, screw it, I know the series by name, I just don't want to reference another anime, but I guess here I am. The name of this anime is called Toradora. Now if I completely butchered the name, which I probably did, yeah. But seriously, just a quick gist, I haven't really completely watched this, but that's completely besides the point. The main gist is that there's this one male and there's a female, so I will be touching on both. Don't worry, I'm not being biased at all. And you know, equality is most viewed on this channel, not viewed on as more of a topic in this channel. And yeah, it's something I agree with, obviously, because it's common sense to agree with. But that's completely besides the point. And with that out of the way, let me just touch on Toradora as an anime. This one guy, he looks rough. He is the stereotype of a male. in general. He's a stereotype of a male, and people view him as like the class bully. View him not really as the class bully, but they are all scared of him because of his posture, his stand, just the way that he looks. And when it all comes down to it, he's a really soft person and someone that really just isn't rough at all. He isn't even someone who's considered to be like a tough person. He's actually really chill and easygoing and really gentle. Now, with that aside, the female, on the other hand, on this anime, she looks small and timid, but she's the exact opposite. That's all I'm saying. With that out of the way, these looks and stereotypes of male and female are quite deceptive to nowadays. When we see a male, we think that, oh, this is some tough-ass person that can withstand anything. But I really cannot repeat this enough. You can't. Males cry in their rooms in private because they don't want to be seen by other males as weak. Now, if a male cries in public and they're letting out and showing their emotions, we as males, we don't really show much emotion apart from laughter, happiness, fun, having fun, and anything that's associated with just being happy in general. But anything beyond that is something that we just don't show in the slightest or in general at all. So with this stereotype of males' looks, it's a problem. Now, it's not just a problem with males, it's a problem with females. We look at women and we judge them. We look at a person and we just judge them. But when it's done to females, it's looked upon and looked at more. When it's done to a male, nobody notices and nobody really cares because they think that, oh, he's a male, you can just take it, it's fine. And his emotions, they're fine. But in all actuality, there is this research that has been done, and it's that some males can't even say the words, I am depressed. That's genuinely concerning. Now, with this stereotype, we are led to believe that males are just no emotion and people who are toxic and have this manliness and macho and masculineness, if that's even a word, to them. But really, sometimes they're not. Just like in the anime Toradora, males can also be a calm and gentle soul, not as they are mostly viewed to be, but that's how it is sometimes. Same as females. We view them as something, but well, we come to conclusions that there's something that they are probably not. So, second point. This has been like a combined point. It's basically, but I'm going to touch on this more in this actual full point. Yeah, I know, I'm only doing 2 points today and it's not something I normally do. But I guess the other points that I had, it didn't really well. So I'm going to be touching upon this a lot more in this point, and that is the emotional restrictions that men have. Men, and not just men, males in general. Males in general, we just tend to not show emotions because if we do, we are deemed and seen as weak. But if we do, we're not like, oh, we let out our emotions and we've confessed and come out. No. We are viewed as, oh, you let out your emotions, you're crying in public, you're weak. Something like that. And that's pretty much toxic masculinity. But when I'm saying this, I'm not saying that men do this to other men. Men sometimes do this to other men. And so do females. And not just, yeah, society in general. Society in general just put, let me just say it outright, pressure on men. It's literally pressure on men. And yeah, just it's something that is interesting to me. When a male doesn't show his when a male doesn't show his emotions and he only portrays himself as a strong, fun, happy person, everybody loves him. But then when the true him is at home crying, sad, listening to probably Johnny Cash or something, it's viewed as weak. But maybe, I'm not saying that this does not happen to females at all, it does. But when the same thing happens to a female, when she lets out her emotions, then it's actually fine and everyone's with her and they accompany her and they say, oh, we'll be here by your side. The boys do that too, don't get me wrong, but not to the extent. Now this is kind of a controversial topic, so I guess thank you for listening. If you're still here, I actually do appreciate that. And so I hope you found this topic as interesting as I did. But before I end this video, I always have a conclusion. Even if I only have 2 points, I still always have a conclusion. So I guess let's get into that conclusion. So conclusion, society, I guess be more accepting. That's possible. And I hope this reaches you and I hope this helps you. And if it did, thanks. I guess that's it. Also, your thoughts. It's literally high time I do a video about women. I'm not promising it to be the next video, but it will definitely be a video I'm going to be doing, focusing mainly on females and women. And I hope you look forward to that. Peace.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night we
Know that they ride or die.